Hello students and welcome to this lecture. We're gonna talking about what's banking exactly mean, how banking works, what are the types of banks and how to choose the best bank for you. So make sure to take notes and repeat the video in order to understand well. Let's get started. Now, banks have existed since at least the 14th century. They provide a safe place for the consumer and business owner to store their cash and a source of loans for personal purchases and business ventures. In turn, the banks use the cash that is deposited to make loans and collect interest on them. Now, let's move to check or to know what's a bank. A bank is a financial institution that is licensed to accept checking and saving deposits and makes loans. Banks also provide related services such as individual retirement accounts. Also, it's related to make certificates of deposits, as well as it makes the currency exchange and safe deposit boxes. Now, let's move to know what are the types of banks or ما هي أنواع البنوك. There are several types of banks including retail banks, commercial or corporate banks, and the investment banks. In the US, banks are regulated by the national government and by the individual states. The first type is the retail banks or بنوك التجزئة. So the retail banks offer their services to the general public and usually have branch offices as well as main offices for the convenience of their customers. The second one is the commercial or corporate banks, البنوك التجارية أو الشركات. So the commercial banks tailor their services to business clients, from small business owners to a large one, as well as its corporate entities. So these banks also offer credit services, cash management, commercial real estate services, employer services, and trade finance. The next type is the investment banks, بنوك الاستثمار. So the investment banks focus on providing corporate clients with complex services and financial transactions, such as underwriting and assisting with mergers and acquisition activity. They are primarily financial intermediaries in these transactions. Their clients include large corporations, so other financial institutions, pension funds, governments, and hedge funds. The next type is the central banks, البنوك المركزية. So the central banks, unlike the banks above, it doesn't deal directly with the public. The central bank is an independent institution authorized by the government to oversee the nation's money supply and its monetary policy. As such, the central banks are responsible for the stability of the currency and the economic system as a whole. Now, let's move to know what are the basic bank services. ما هي الخدمات المصرفية الأساسية. So banks offer various ways to stash your cash and various ways to borrow money. The first service or the first way is checking account. تدقيق الحسابات. Checking accounts are deposits used by consumers and businesses to pay their bills and make cash withdrawals. They pay little or no interest and typically come with monthly fees, usage fees, or both of them. The second service is its saving accounts, حسابات التوفير. So saving accounts pay interest to the depositor depending on how long account holders hope to keep their money in the bank. They can open a regular saving account that pays a little interest or certificate of deposits. that pays a little more interest. The last service is the loan services, خدمات القروض. Banks make loans to customers or to consumers and businesses. The cash that is deposited by their customers is lent out to other customers at a higher rate of interest than the depositor is paid. Now, let's move to know, how do I know my money is in a safe bank? So the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or the FDIC, is an independent agency created by the Congress in order to maintain stability and public confidence in the US financial system. So the FDIC supervises and examines banks to ensure that the money they handle is safe. Moreover, it insures your money. This insurance is maximums of $2,050 per depositor per insurance bank for each account ownership category. Therefore, you don't have to purchase this insurance if you open a deposit in FDIC insured bank. You are automatically covered. Now, you may ask, what are the benefits of the banks? ما هي فوائد البنوك؟ So opening a bank account can be one of the most important steps you take toward reaching your financial goals. You may ask why? Because putting your money in an FDIC insured bank account can offer you a financial safety. Also, it's the easy way to assess your funds, saving from check cashing fees, and overall financial peace of mind. Now, in order to finish, let's have a look on this glossary. Here you will find all the business terms that I have used in this lesson. I wrote them with the red color. I will give you some moment in order to take screenshots. Remember, you can repeat the video once more times, 3, twice, 4, whatever, in order to make sure that you understand the lesson of banking well. Enjoy your day.